Anna Garcia, and my partner is Anthony Hernandez. He is filming right now, and you will get to see him later. Our project is on The Cat in the Hat, the children's book, which is by Dr. Seuss. And we are going to explain the Freudian theory of psychoanalysis and also the theory of Jung of collective unconscious. The book The Cat in the Hat is basically about these two children who are home alone and they're very bored, and they have a visitor, which is the cat, which wants to tell them how to play inside, but he plays very destructive and he starts breaking things, and at the end the fish demands him to leave before the mother comes, and he kind of cleans everything up and he leaves, but he made a mess. In Freud's concept of psychoanalysis, we're going to see the psyche, which we can represent this as the cat in thing 1 and thing 2. They are very liberal and spontaneous, and they don't care what anybody says. They're going to do whatever they want, and they assume that every wrongful thing that they do is going to be okay by mother. She's not going to mind. We see here that this is very destructive. They are adventurous but very impulsive. In the ego, we can represent this as the children. They observe the actions of the id, making out the impulses before having any response. So when it kind of comes to reality, then they start thinking of the consequences of all the actions that are being wrongfully made. And they act against the id, which in this case would be the cat and thing 1 and thing 2, so that they can behave in a more appropriate way. The superego, we can see it as the pet fish, which is a goldfish, and he, from the very beginning, he's very responsible. He doesn't want the cat to be there. He tells him that he needs to leave. He adds seriousness to the situation because the cat and thing 1 and thing 2 are bouncing off the walls, so he's very serious to them. And he also supplies guilt. This is when the cat is destroying everything and he's like, look at what you've done, you've wrecked everything, and the cat feels bad, and that's when he decides to clean up and go. For the defense mechanism, we can see repression as the cat and the things. Those are kind of the memories that we don't want to surface, so everything is cleaned up, and that's when they clean up and they leave. They magically disappear. We see denial through the children. They think they're not going to have enough time to clean before the mother comes, and they might be punished. We see displacement in the children also. They cannot stop the cat. The cat is way bigger, so they capture thing 1 and thing 2 to make them stop. Sublimation, we see it in the cat, in the way that he cleans up with the very thing that he made the mess.
Hi, my name is Anthony Hernandez, and today I'm going to talk to you about Carl Jung's theories of the archetype in the book The Cat in the Hat. So the cat has the archetype of the trickster. He is very creative, very energetic, and he wants to do all these amazing creative things. Problem is, he's very destructive in this sense. He causes a lot of havoc and causes a lot of destruction in this scenario. Then we have the goldfish. The goldfish is the opposite of the cat. He is the mandala. The goldfish just wants the cat to just stop with the havoc and just want order in the house, to have the house cleaned up before the mother gets home. Then we have the things, who are the archetype of the shadow. The things are very destructive in that they cause even more. In fact, they cause more destruction than the actual cat. They go around and destroy everything, and they have to be put in a box to be hidden away. And finally, we have the archetype of the Great Mother, who is represented by the actual mother. She's a character that's rarely seen in the book. However, she wields a lot of respect to the children and to the goldfish. The goldfish is constantly concerned when the mother gets home, and the children really respect the mother in every sense. So the mother is considered the most respected of all of them, and the Great Mother is seen as very kind and caring, but also seen as the highest authority to the children. And that's pretty much it for the project. We hope you enjoyed. And as for references, we just used the 1957 version of The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss.